So you are welcome. We want to solve this nice functional equation given f of tan x plus sec x equals sin x. We're asked to find f of x. Let me tell you that secant and tangent are best friends. So in trigonometry, right? So let me tell you that secant and tangent are best friends in trigonometry, right? So we are going to be using the relationship to find the hidden f of x here. So watch this variable changes carefully. So let's say solution. Right, so the first step we are going to take here is to let the domain, so these are domain, to be make this to be equals to y. So we have tan x plus sec x equals y. All right, so let's make this to be our equation 1. So then if you let our domain to be equals to y, our original equation will become f of y equals sin x. All right, so our next step is to know that if we recall from trigonometry identity, we will recall that our sec square x minus tan square x equals 1, right? So you will see from the above that this is a difference of what? This is a difference of 2 square, right? So and this is square, this is square. So and this is the same as this expression if you have a square minus b square. So this expression will become a plus b multiplied by a minus b. All right, so now if you apply this to this, we are going to have the above expression will be sec x plus tan x, right, multiplied by sec x plus minus tan x equals 1. All right, so then remember that we let our tan x plus sec x to be y, right? So we will have y here, then we multiply it by sec x minus tan x, right? So equals 1. So what we have to do here is to divide both sides by y. Let divide both sides by y. So if you do, we are going to get our sec x minus tan x to be equals to 1 divided by y. So start this to be our equation 2. I hope you are following. Let me know in the comment section. What we will do next is to add equation 1 and equation 2, right? So remember our equation 1 is tan x plus sec x equals 1. That's our equation 1. So and our equation 2 is sec x, right, minus tan x equals 1 divided by y, equation 2. So if we kind of add this equation together, we'll have this, we cancel out this, so we have sec x plus sec x, we have 2 sec x equals, then we have 1 plus 1 divided by y. All right, so and if we kind of simplify this, we are going to have 2 sec x equal, the LCM of this is y, so we have 1 plus y squared. All right, so from here now, so let's divide everything here by 2. If you divide this by 2 and this by 2, so this will cancel out this, so we will have sec x to be equals 1 plus y squared divided by, if we change this to multiplication, so 1 will come forward, will come up, and 2 will come down, so we have 2y. So let's start this equation. So I will not number this, but just note it. So from our equation 1, right, so which is that sec x plus tan x equals y. From equation 1, so we say sec x plus tan x equals y. Right, so these are sec x and we have it to be equals to 1 plus y squared divided by 2y. I hope you understand. So plus tan x equals y. I hope you understand. Let me know in the comment section. So what we want to do here is to make tan x the subject of the formula here. So and to do that, we have tan x equals, so we have equals y. So let's transfer this to the other side. We have minus 1 plus y squared divided by 2y. All right, so now we have tan x to be equals y. So we can have the LCM. So let's have the LCM to be 2y, right? So this is 1 into y, that is 2y. 2y times y, so we have 2y squared, then minus, so 2y into y, that is 1, so multiply by 1 plus y squared. All right, so we have something like this. All right, let's continue. So have tan x equals, let's expand this bracket. So we have 2y squared minus 1 minus y squared, everything divided by 2y. So then we will have tan x to be equals 2y squared minus y squared. We have y squared minus 1 divided by 2y. So also let's note this particular expression. So now we have to find tan x and sec x. Do you understand? So what is left now is to find sin x, and to do that, let's recall that sin x equals cos x multiplied by tan x, right? I hope you understand the reason why we are doing this. So because in our original equation, so we have f of tan x, and that's why I said we've gotten our tan x here. So f of tan x plus sec x. We've also gotten our sec x, right? So and what is left now is to kind of find our sin x. So remember, our original equation says f of tan x plus sec x, and we've gotten our tan x here. We've also gotten our sec x to be 1 plus y squared divided by 2y. So equal, the function is equal to sin x. So we have to obtain sin x here, and from the relation that says sin x divided by cos x is equal to tan x. So we can actually make sin x the subject of the formula here, and this is what we have. All right, so let's move forward. So this is what we want to use to find sin x, but we are only given sec x, right? So not cos x. So we only got tan x and the other one sec x, right? So not cos x. So to get cos x, we recall that sec x is equals to 1 divided by cos x. I hope you remember. All right, so and now we make cos x the sort of formula here. So our cos x will be 1 divided by sec x, right? So therefore we have our sin x to be 1 divided by sec x. Remember, so we have sin x, our cos is sec x, 1 divided by cos sec x multiplied by tan x. All right, so then we will have our sin x equals 1 divided by our sec x is also 1 plus y square divided by 2y. So multiply by our tan x is y square minus 1 divided by 2y. By reciprocating, turning this long division to multiplication, so we are going to have sine x to be equals 2y divided by 1 plus y square multiplied by y square minus 1 divided by 2y. When we reciprocate, this is what we have. So now we have this, we cancel out this, so therefore we have our sine x to be equals to y square minus 1 divided by 1 plus y square. All right, so since we've gotten all this, we've gotten our sine x, we have gotten our sec x, and we've gotten our tan x, so we can easily find f of x now. So what is left now is to recall that our f of y, where we say this f of y equals sine x. All right, so and f of y equals, what's our sine x? So that is y square minus 1 divided by 1 plus y square. All right, so since we are trying to get f of x, so what we will just do is to kind of replace every y with x. So and therefore we have our f of x to be equals x square minus 1 divided by 1 plus x square. So this is our f of x.